Hey everybody, it's Zach. Welcome back to the Heroverse. And guys, we are back in again with another Marvel Legends unboxing. And today we're going to be unboxing the retro card Spider-Man Marvel Legends Rhino. Guys, I am super excited to be unboxing this figure here today. As you all know, Walmarts have been re-releasing some of the Spider-Man retro card figures like Sandman, Rhino, J. Jonah Jameson. I just unboxed J. Jonah Jameson last night, which was really fun. Guys, make sure to go check out that video and make sure to go like it. As you all know, I have been looking for these figures, or I haven't really mentioned it too much, but I've been on the hunt for that Hasbro Walmart Spark Your Collection display. My buddy came across it this past Sunday. He actually got me the Thunderbolts figures. I'm actually going to be unboxing them sometime this week. And he picked those up for me. I sent him the money. And then I was like, damn, I can't come across it. I checked about 4 Walmarts in my city area, and I could just not find this Hasbro display. I couldn't find these retro card Spider-Man figures. I couldn't find, was it the Gamerverse Omega Red and also War Machine 2-pack. And I was like, okay, like I might be shit out of luck. I don't know if my Walmarts are going to get this. Usually Walmarts for me aren't very reliable. They tend to not get much at all in my Walmarts. I have about 4 Walmarts near me, and none of them really get much at all. Like, they just recently started getting the Fantastic Four First Steps Marvel Legends. That's how kind of behind my Walmarts are, is that I haven't seen any new figures besides those like the other day. So, long story short, it took me the other day. I went to 4 Walmarts on my 4th try. I came across the J. Jonah Jameson. I unboxed him last night. I actually searched up yesterday Walmart Marvel Legends, and then this popped up. This was at a Walmart that was about 1 hour to 2 hours away from my house. So it was quite a distance, but I picked this Rhino up. I picked the Rhino up for my bro Troy, aka TP Media. He's actually going to be unboxing a whole bunch of Marvel Legends over on his YouTube channel, so make sure to go subscribe to him. And I also, when he went to go pick up his Sandman, because it was in the opposite direction of where I was going to pick this up, he actually found another Sandman, so he picked me up a Sandman. So, totally, I have all of the Hasbro Spark Your Collection figures that were on that display. I have all of them now. I'm very happy. I've been looking for all of them, and I have them all now. So I have quite a bit to unbox here on the channel, so stay tuned. But like I said, guys, this is the one we are going to be talking about today. The Rhino retro card from the Spider-Man wave. I'm very happy I finally got this. This was the one I wanted the most out of J. Jonah Jameson and Sandman. If I had to rank them, it'd be Rhino, J. Jonah Jameson, then Sandman. But this was the one I wanted the most. I'm just so grateful. My sister came in clutch, and she actually took me to go pick up this figure for me and my bro. But like I said, here's the front of the packaging. Really cool. Here is the back of the packaging. It looks really sick. I love this picture of Rhino. I'm not going to lie. I'm not even sure where I am going to put Rhino. Here's some information of the Rhino on the back if you guys kind of want to pause the video and read this a little bit right here. I do like the retro Spider-Man animated logo. I like that. It looks really cool. Rhino, a cool picture of him. And there's just some information about the accessories and what you can do with Rhino. Here's some other figures that are a part of the wave. I think of this, I guess, I don't know if it was a part, because I know they did them in like segments. So this must have been a part of this wave, like the Rhino, I would assume, or maybe this was like the first batch, or like I really don't know, because there's been so many retro Spider-Man figures that have come out throughout the years. Let me know if you guys know that question. Is like, was the Rhino a part of this wave, or like was this like the most recent wave that we had and Rhino was the one before that? Let me know. I'm curious. But like I said, same picture on the front. It says Marvel's Rhino. Of course, he comes with 2 head sculpts. He comes with 2 fists on him. And he comes with I want to say kind of like a closed grip almost. And like a gripping hand. And then he comes with like an open palm. Really cool. I don't know if I'll do too much with the like semi, closed hand. And then like the open hand. I don't think I'm going to use them, to be honest. I think honestly I'm going to keep I don't even know if I want to keep this head sculpt on. I kind of like this one right here, but I kind of like how he looks like he's about to attack somebody, like charge at somebody. I'll probably let you guys decide which one looks the best, because honestly, I can't really tell which one I want to use. I kind of like this one because he's doing a little bit of like a smirk. I kind of like it, but I'm going to let you guys probably decide down in the comment section below. But without further ado, let's get into this unboxing right now. All right, guys, let's pull them out. I cut the flap. I did really, really good this time, cutting open through the bottom of the retro cards. Like I said, I tend to cut through the bottom and not cut throughout the top and all the way down. I know most people cut from like the top part and then go all the way down right here. I like to go from corner to corner, and then there's like this little like flip right here, this little slip. I like to just kind of cut, like cut here, and then cut along here, and I just flip it up like so, as you can see. So that way we have a nice even cut, and then we just can pull them out like so. Isn't that like really, really cool? And it's very easy. The box isn't destroyed, as you can see. It's still intact. Looks really, really nice. But yeah, here is the figure itself. He looks incredible. I am very happy with the way he looks right now. Great figure. He looks huge, and I'm actually excited to see how he compares in size with my Kingpin, the Gamerverse Kingpin from the Spider-Man game. I think he's about the same size, honestly, between the Gamerverse Kingpin and this. Could be wrong. I don't think that those are going to go on the same shelf, but if I wanted to, I probably could put this Rhino on that shelf until we get a Gamerverse Rhino, but I do think I'm going to put him in with my Spider-Man animated series because it just makes sense. I got a lot of reconfiguring I need to do because of how big this Rhino is, but he looks incredible. I do like this head sculpt, but let's just get him out. Yeah, he feels great. Just the detail work, I mean, come on, look how great he looks. The detail working on this figure is incredible. He does not, from what I can tell, okay, so he doesn't have butterfly joints, mind you. This is an old figure, it's just re-released. He does have pins in the legs, as you can see right here, pins. He does have not double jointed knees, no double jointed knees. He does have like the kind of upper, I don't even know what you would even call this. Okay, he has the ball joints right here. So he kind of has like upper thigh swivel. He doesn't have any ankle. I guess he does have like the ball joint on the ankle. So he does have ankle swivel right there through the ball joint. He doesn't have a calf cut. I think the bigger figures tend not to. He doesn't have, is he double jointed with the elbows? No, not double jointed elbows. Just your kind of standard, what you would expect for like the bigger figures. Like I said, I don't really care as much about the articulation, me personally. I've never really been like someone that's like, oh, it needs to do this, and that. He does have like waist swivel. He does have the ab crunch, as you can see. Really, really cool. He can look up about this much. Look down this much. He can look down a lot, especially if you crunch, use the ab crunch on top of, making him look all the way down. That's pretty good. And he can look at that. He could probably do a pretty damn good charge. I think honestly that's how I might have him, like kind of like this, and then maybe fists up, kind of like so, and then maybe make him like get ready to do a charge. I think that's honestly how I'm gonna have him, like kind of like this, most likely, something like that on my shelf. But maybe so that way we could see his face, he'd be kind of like this. I think I'm going to have him like that, honestly, on my shelf. Just because I don't want to hide the face, especially because how great the detail work is. The paint apps on these particular figures, I'm just very impressed because, I know these are older figures, but, you just can't deny Hasbro didn't update them. They didn't add any more paint apps. These are just reissued figures. And they still look incredible. Like, I got to give credit where credit is due, that even some of the older Marvel Legends look really, really good, especially for the retro card Spider-Man wave. These aren't, I think this isn't fairly too old. You guys, you have to let me know when these came out, when this, Rhino first came out, but he looks good. I'm very happy with it. I think the paint work, between, the different shades of gray look very, very nice between, the light part of the gray and then, the dark shadowing of, it really, looks like Rhino skin. I do like it, the different, color changes, in the grays. It just looks nice, with the paint work. I even like how they like with like the Rhino eye up there. That's really cool from like the side profile view. You have like the actual Rhino eye right there. That's really really cool. Yeah, I just like the way this head sculpt looks. We're gonna try the other one though. I don't know if, like I said, I'm gonna be using. Oh, that's cool. So it was like a. This is very different. Oh shit. Okay. Usually there's a ball peg, but this isn't a ball peg. It's like a weird snapping mechanic. Okay, yo. I did not know that. Sorry, guys. Like, I'm just actually, like, surprised that that's like that. Okay. That's actually very sick. I'm not gonna lie. That's actually something I've never seen with Marvel Legends, is that usually I see a ball peg, and then it would go here, but that's not the scenario here. It's almost like a snap, like a snapping peg. It's not like a ball peg. That's actually interesting. Okay. So let's put this in. Just snaps right in. Okay, that's really simple. I actually really like that. I think a little bit more than the ball peg. It was actually easier to get this head sculpt out than it is usually with the ball pegs, because usually the ball pegs are it's like tight like, and you can't take it out. So it's actually really cool that it's just, you could snap this head off and snap it on. I do like that a lot. But here is kind of like the smirking one. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like the angry one more a little bit. I just feel like it just fits better. But I'm gonna let you guys decide. Like, what do you guys think personally? I personally think I like the other one better, to be honest. I don't know. I just feel like I like the other one better. I just feel like he just looks angrier. It looks like he's starting to get angry. And then when he's charging, he has his charging face on. But I like the charging face, I think, a lot more, like he's about to charge at Spider-Man. So I think that's the one, honestly, I'm going to have, is the kind of charging head on. So let's just pop this one off. Again, I'm really impressed. Like, look at that. Look at that. And then just snaps right in. Super, super easy, super simple. Wow. Okay. That's one thing I think that they should try to do going forward with the Marvel Legend heads, that they actually do this snapping feature instead of the ball peg for the extra head accessories, because it just sometimes, like, when you pop the figure in, you pop the figure out, sometimes it ruins like the circle that the ball peg goes into. I had that happen where like every time I kept changing the heads off for my Spider-Punk, the neck part, like the ball peg snapped inside the neck or something like that. And I was like, wow, like it's very unfortunate. But this, I feel like you can avoid that because it's simple to get this in and out and switch the heads. I just find it where it's not as easy to break. But mind you, I mean, I'm curious to know what you guys think, but I just find it easier with this than it is with the normal ball peg. But yeah, this figure looks incredible. I'm very, very happy to have him. I'm actually going to pose him real quick. Let's like pose him. Kind of like so. I don't know if he'll stay, but actually, we might just do this. Kind of like something like that. Let me do that. I don't know, I think. Sorry, guys. Okay, these knees might be giving me an issue. I don't know. Maybe I have to start from scratch. Sometimes I feel like that's what you need to do sometimes to kind of get a figure right. All right. Really make him lean forward. There we go. I kind of like that. I think that looks good, to be honest. I prefer the way this looks with this head sculpt because, like I said, he looks like he's angry. Now, for him to kind of like, we'll make him kind of do this. I want him to kind of like sort of lean, but also look like he's about to charge. So we'll kind of make him turn like he sees Spider-Man and he's about to attack him. So we'll kind of like make him turn type deal. Just trying to get him to stay, his leg to stay. That's always the thing with Marvel Legends, trying to get them to stay. It's always a hassle, but I think that looks good, honestly. I really do like this head sculpt a little bit more than this one personally. But I'm curious to know what your thoughts are down in the comment section below. Like, which head sculpt do you like the most? Do you think that Marvel Legends should have this kind of peg instead of the ball joint for the head? Let me know for like the extra head accessories. I find it with the peg is better than the ball joint because you can just snap it in and snap it out easily without, you know, the without the figure's actual neck where the ball peg goes breaking, you know what I mean, or getting wide to the point where like things just, you know, they're not snug anymore. The head's not snug anymore inside the neck. So yeah, I just personally think that, but let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. Like I said, this was just a quick unboxing. Not much else to this figure. It's pretty standard. Like I said, he comes with other hand accessories. Like I said, the open, kind of like semi-closed hands. And then we have like a holding hands. And I know I'm never going to use those. I feel like when you're using Rhino, you need him to have his fists because it just makes sense. Some you know, Marvel Legends, I feel like when they come with accessories like this that don't make sense for characters like Rhino, it's kind of like, yeah, like I don't need these. It's nice that we have them, but like I know I'm never going to use them. But mind you, I'm not one of those people that does like, what is it? I'm trying to think of the word, like stop motion or figure figure photos or figure photography. I'm not keen to be doing all that, so maybe people would get that do like stop motion and figure photography would get use out of these. But me personally, I'm just gonna pose my figure once and call it a day. That's what I do. I'm probably I think I am. I'm probably one of the most chill figure unboxers here on YouTube that isn't like gonna say a figure's trash if it doesn't have butterfly joints or if it has pegs in the legs or if it doesn't, you know, if the neck doesn't go up enough or he doesn't crunch his ab, he doesn't have like a good ab crunch or he doesn't have like a ball joint for the abs. I don't really care as much, me personally. I just, all that matters to me is the paint apps. If it could do some poses, and I'm going to be a happy person. If that's something new, if you guys are watching this to kind of know a little bit about me. But let me know all your thoughts down in the comment section below, what you guys thought about the Spider-Man retro card Rhino figure. Do you guys have this figure? Do you not have it? Are you looking for this at your local Walmart? Are you hoping to find the retro card Rhino? Are you hoping to find the retro cards Sandman or J. Jonah Jameson? Let me know. Or maybe you're on the hunt for the newer Marvel Legends like the Thunderbolts 2-packs or the Ghost Spider. I did come across the Ghost Spider when I saw that Hasbro Spark Your Collection display. I did see the Ghost Spider. I'm trying to think of some other ones. Yeah, the War Machine and Omega Red Gamerverse 2-pack. Like, let me know if you're on the hunt for any of these figures. But as always, guys, if you are new to the channel, subscribe to the channel, put on those notifications, like this video. It helps me out tremendously. Building new subscribers here on the channel. Right now, I am trying to hit 2,000 subscribers before the end of the year. Right now, we're at 1,300. I want to say 17. We're well on our way to hitting 2,000 subscribers. That is the huge goal for the channel. Like I said, a lot more unboxings are going to be happening, specifically Marvel Legends. So if you love Marvel Legends just as much as I do, this is the place for you. Feel free to leave comments down below. I really want to hear everybody's thoughts on this figure, or just if you guys came across the Hasbro Walmart display, let me know. I just want to kind of talk down in the comment section below. But as always, guys, I hope everybody has a great day, a safe day, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.